has been about 9 months since we got a hold of the 2017 Husqvarna TC250. This model year, it was an all-new bike with updated engine, suspension, chassis, and bodywork. The MXA Wrecking Crew put countless hours on this bike, for one, because we enjoyed riding it, for two, to find the flaws and work the bugs out. When it came time to freshen up the TC250, we took what we had learned about the bike and refined it without breaking the bank. In stock trim, the 2017 Husky 250 has character. The power band is snappy and playful, but if you're not careful, the mid-range hit will throw you for a ride. As moments later, the power band flattens out. You can short shift the bike, but the short gear-to-gear ratios make the shift points awkward. To spread out the power band, we took 3 steps. 1, we went from a 50-tooth rear sprocket to a 49-tooth rear. 2, bolted on a Pro Circuit pipe and silencer, which spread out the power band. And 3, put a Wiseco Forward Pro Light piston in to freshen up the bike. For months, we couldn't get the TC250 to run right. Since Husky switched from the tried and true Keihin carburetor to the Mikuni TMX carb, we had nothing but problems. But all we really had to do was read the manual. We were mixing our gas 40-to-1 like we always have. The Husky manual calls for 60-to-1. It fixed all our jetting problems. As for the handling, we took steps in the right direction to make it better. We put on a Ride Engineering 23mm offset triple clamps and a 1mm longer link on the rear. We like the WP Air 48mm forks, but the light front end of a 2-stroke makes them feel like they don't track well and have a tendency to bounce around coming in the corners. So we sent the forks and shock to factory connection to install their Air 48 spring kit and revalve the shock to match the forks. We were having issues with the stock brake pedal spring braking. Fast Company's rear brake return spring was the ultimate fix. We didn't need to replace the pedal spring anymore, as the Fast Company return spring adjusted the pedal resistance by adjusting how much preload is placed on the spring. Other things we replaced were the worn out chain with the Pro X 520 MX chain. We put on TM Design Works factory edition chain guides. We took our Dole foot pegs and sent them to Metal Tech to replace the teeth on the stock pegs, put a Polysport Flow yellow plastic kit on with factory custom effects graphics to finish the bike off. This may not be the ultimate build, but it is one with a purpose. We took the TC250, put countless hours on it, and found its flaws. We searched out the solutions and products to fill in the gaps and gave you a roadmap to making your TC250 the best it can be.
What's up, Motocross Action? Dennis Stapleton here. We're out here at Milestone, ripping a TC250 2-stroke built by Wiseco. Wiseco's been around a long time, 76 years. They put a piston and a complete clutch kit in this bike. We added a Pro Circuit pipe and silencer to this to make that extra 5 to 10 feet of revs and the awesome sound that that pipe and silencer supplies on this bike. Overall, the handling characteristics of this bike are good. Has a light, nimble, low weight feel, hydraulic clutch, awesome brakes. Everything about this bike is what a 2-stroke guy dreams of ripping. So keep the eye out on motocrossactionmag.com for updates, race results, more products we're testing on all the 2-strokes, and this bike will be issued in the July 2017 Motocross Action magazine. it.